Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm just going to go and review the challenge phase of the 100K account that I just recently got funded. I just wanted to be, transparent and show you basically what the whole process looked like and everything like that. So basically I'm going to split it up into videos. First is going to be this one, which is the challenge. Then the next one is going to be the verification, going over the trades there. And then finally, when we get the first payout of the from the funded account, then I'll go over that one as well. Right now, I'm not too sure. I don't think I'm going to be trading for the rest of the year. I think I want to take the rest of the year off, to be honest, because it's already November 21st. So I probably won't trade it until next year. So that one probably won't come out for a little bit. But yep, we'll see. But yeah, as of right now, this is it. I'll refresh the page here so you can see that this is actually real. Okay, so refreshed. You can see my name up there, of course. This is the account and so on and so forth. But you can see past phase one, done. So let's go through this one. Again, here's all the data. You could see really started off just in drawdown, basically 3% drawdown. Actually, this day I was also another $1,000 to start off the day in drawdown. And so ended up pulling back pretty aggressively. And then that was it, right? That's it. Not getting phased when you're down. It's just a part of the process. It is what it is. I started off by taking a few stupid trades, like trades that didn't fit the plan, or not that didn't fit the plan, but they were just low probability relatively. And so I said to myself, after I had this day, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait, and I want to wait for something that's A++. Luckily, the next day came out, and that was a pretty nice day. Okay, so yeah, here are all the stats here. Again, it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to show you this part here. Okay, so just to show you what was good, we had the starting of the account basically all the way up until this for the 12th. Just a shitty start, really, and just wasn't doing what I needed to do. And so basically we're going to review the UCAD trade because this is one trade idea that I just scaled into a bunch. I fucked up a couple times, honestly, but I was just, because I was down, I'm like, dude, I'm hitting this trade for sure. And I was super adamant on it. And then, yeah, I just kind of messed up on the actual performance. But hey, again, it's a part of it. I wanted to show you that, again, even when I execute and I take profits, it's not perfect at all. But it's the logic that I follow, and again, it still does the trick, right? And so NZDUSD was a banger. Aussie was an absolute fucking mess as well. That one was just a stupid trade. I was just going for the pass right here. That's why I was super close, and I was like, no, I'm going for the pass. And so I just took this random one, which was no good, and then I took oil, which ended up pulling through. Okay, so basically what I wanted to do was go through each individually, starting at UCAD here. And I just want to show you guys. You can see here, so you know it's the connected account. Where is it? Okay, 108.26, 0.26. Okay, so if I scroll down, 108.80.26. Okay, so this is it. So first off, I just threw on some of these. And if you don't know how to do this, guys, if you want to review your trades, you just drag them and drop them onto your screen from your MetaTrader, and it'll show where you exited and all that, right? You can see USDCAD here was an absolute mess. It's actually kind of funny, but I just tried to scale in as much as I could. And that was it. So it starts from right here. Where is it? Starts from right here. Right here. You can see the first one I lost. Basically, I was looking for shorts. Okay, and here, let me just drag this up a little bit on my screen. Okay. I saw that this thing got taken out, this high got taken out right here, and I literally just missed the previous day before this. I missed one that was the same type of setup that had all my confluences. And then it went off the breaker. And so as soon as I saw it failing, I was like, shit, I don't want to miss this one too, like I did yesterday. And so I entered literally right, I saw it reject off the breaker and start breaking down. And I was like, okay, I'll enter here, but I'll just put my stop above here. And if I get stopped, I'll just enter above this high, okay? And I said, I don't mind the risk. I don't mind the extra risk there. And so that was the first trade. The first attempt to scale, shit, I didn't mean to move that. The first attempt to scale in was right there. All right, so that one failed, is what it is, right? That was that negative 1,000 there. And then I entered again, literally right up here. Right up here is where I entered again, where these lines are connected right there, okay? So I entered them again right there, and I knew that, okay, well, if this is the strong high up here, I know that price could get up all the way up into this fair value gap again, take out this little high right here, and then that was it. And that's exactly what it did. But so that's why I entered here. My stop was above this high. And then basically I saw how it reacted, how it broke back down. It broke down here. Okay. It took out liquidity. It took out structure. It started consolidating. And then right at the perfect time, beginning of the new hour, we sweep back up, break back down. And so as soon as I saw that happen, here's another little order block right here that I just entered directly off that one. And again, made a stupid mistake here. You can see the line is just right here. I accidentally closed the full position here. And so that was another $1,000 whatever dollars that was made. But still, like I was trying to, like you can see all my take profits were down here, but I ended up closing way short. And this one specifically, I was super pissed off at the time. I remember because I was down and I was in drawdown. Remember? And so these ones I was fine with holding. I didn't care. But as soon as this one went, because this one was really like a nice risk to reward. You can see where my stop loss was up at this level right up here. Okay, and I didn't move it to break even or anything. So here was my stop loss. Again, if it went all the way back down to here, that's 10R. So that would have been done a million times over, especially with the times I scaled in. So I scaled in here, and then I scaled in again right here. Risk was all managed though. Like I wasn't exposing myself to like 4% risk or anything like that. I think the max I was at was 1.5% risk, which again I'm fine with taking on a challenge account. Okay. And so, yeah, basically we got it down here and I accidentally closed it. I was like, shit, I was really pissed off at that. And I was like, okay, I'm going to try and scale in again. Like if there's another opportunity, I'm going to try and scale in again. One thing I noticed was we had this quarter level right here, this order block right here. Okay. I tried to get in a little bit earlier. Right here because I saw, or on my trading view broker, this swept up and then came back down. And so I was like immediately executed right off of that because I was looking at my trading view chart on the other screen. And then I saw it on here and I was like, oh wait, that just made equal highs. So I closed out there for that negative 473. And then I waited till it got up here. And then I entered again from this level up here with my stop above like this. Okay, of this order block like that. And I knew that it was coming down. I was just so confident on this setup. And so basically, I put my stop above there, entered right off the quarter level. It broke back down. It used this as another order block right here. Okay, look at last sequence of up candles, mitigating that order block. Break back down, fair value gap. I was like, okay, I'm going to enter directly off there, scale in again. And so I scaled in a bunch of times. And then by the time it broke down here, I think it was already lunchtime. It was already lunchtime in Eastern Standard, and I was like, okay, you know what, that's good enough. Like we already made 4,000, 5,000 bucks, whatever it was on this setup. So I was like, that's cool. I'm good with that. Literally, as soon as I closed it out there, and I like turned off my screens, and then I got all my alerts went off because I was aiming for here, this whole block. But we in the group, I know a couple guys took it and we're targeting underneath these lows, and so yeah, they were looking at taking it down lower, and it went way down. So. Yeah, this one was a beautiful setup, right? We took out major liquidity and got up to this quarter level right up here. You could see this quarter level up here. That was the high of the day. And then we broke back down, used the quarter level as a retest to go down, takes out liquidity on the sell side, and then boom, right from here. I could have really milked this, guys. I could have made way more. But again, like when you're under the pressure, when you're under the gun, sometimes you make stupid mistakes and stupid decisions. And so this one was one of them. Accidentally closed out that trade in full by accident. I took one here that was just a subpar trade. And so I closed it out early, waited for it to get up there, entered again. And so, yeah, this one was really sporadic. But again, this pushed me into profit, but the idea was still there. I was still trading with my idea, just a couple little different entries. But yeah, so kind of this one was a little bit choppy, but the next one was the NZD one, right? Yeah, NZD, this one was a beautiful trade. This one was a beautiful trade. So essentially it took out this buy side liquidity up here, right into the big figure. You can see the 56,500s. Okay, it was right in this order block as well, right at the perfect time in New York. We had that perfect run up. And then as soon as we shift market structure here, come back up into this level, I just entered directly off of this order block here, right off this rejection block / order block right there. That combo with the nice fair value gap, because I was just buys down for the day to take out these lows. It came up, there's a ton of confluence up at this level right here. So I just had my entry. Essentially, my stop was up here. My entry was down here based off of this little confirmation, but I gave it a little bit of extra just in case it wanted to poke through above that high one more time. It didn't. I literally entered in a drop straight down. And yeah, this was another one where I accidentally closed out some partials of the position here, because basically what I do is I like to set it up on my or right here, like I click it and set it up, and I meant to I thought my mouse was clicked on the MetaTrader, or sorry, was clicked on TradingView, and I clicked enter on that, but it clicked enter on here. So my another mistake, just stupid. It entered literally right there, and again, this would have been a huge one to take down. It would have been a really massive risk to reward, which would have pushed me over. I would have won easy, probably just from this one alone. Yeah, you can see like my target was ultimately, you can see I had one down here right at the 500, so that would have been 7R. And holding full volume for that. So yeah, that would have pushed me over for sure. So yeah, I accidentally messed up right there again. So that was a few mistakes in a row, but I said, you know what, dude, it's fine. We keep going, we keep pushing. So I keep learning from these mistakes. Again, I don't know. It's so funny. Like I'd never have this shit happen until it's like a challenge account. It's so funny because you have so much, or you put so much pressure on yourself to perform and stuff like that. So sometimes it happens. It is what it is. But this was the second trade, beautiful. The second big trade that I took, which was a really good one. Okay. And then finally, obviously the AU one was just a mess. Like it was just a stupid trade. Like I was just trying to catch it, and I'll actually throw it up so you guys can see. So all you have to do is just drag it in. And actually I have to extend this one more time. Let me go to, oh wait, no, I don't. Yeah, I was right here. I was looking for some sort of continuation down here. So I sold it literally right at this fair value gap. I thought it was going to break back down, but on the higher time frame, I mean, it's just awful. Like it wasn't good at all. So, and again, for risking that much, as much as I did, you can see I got slipped just a little bit here, but yeah, just wasn't the best setup at all. Like it's so bullish, like so funny looking back at it. But hey, it is what it is. So that was that loss on AU, and then oil was the big one for me. Okay, so again, same thing. Took out a major liquidity pool into that big figure. We broke structure right here. Oh, what the hell? Okay, we broke structure right here. Right? We break up, we come back into this fair value gap. That's exactly where I entered with my stop above the big figure there. Shouldn't get back above there. Once it got down into here, because I figured, hey, if this is a strong low right down here, I want to be, at least covering my position in and around these levels here, at least take some partials, and then that's it. It came back up, took out this inducement, and then I got my second alert that came back down over here, and I was like, okay, let's see how it reacts in this fair value gap. I saw that it broke above this order block here, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to close partials out there, and I'll just leave the rest go, and I'll look for the pass, because there was still way more downside that it had in my opinion. And so I was like, okay, I'll just leave the rest on. You can see overnight, we had our consolidation Asia, London swept up, broke back down, New York takes out liquidity, and then just rinses down. And so this was the one that passed right down here for me on oil. And that ultimately brought me back up. You can see the 0.65 right into 83, the 83 big figure right here. Okay, and that's the one that passed at for $108,000 and $26. So that was the challenge. That was the challenge complete. If I just go back here, you can see, right? If I go back, you can hopefully see it down here. Yeah, so it actually compiles all those, the WTI or all the trades, right? So this was all one trade. So it was again, like basically like a 3.8 R trade, 4.2, obviously, 4.2 on this one. This one, again, remember, it could have been like 7 easy, but I closed out half of this stupid position right away. I fumbled the bag a few times on USDCAD, but still made it profitable, and then that's it. So that was it for the challenge. And like, basically I wanted to show you this because like, this was not my best performance at all. There were so many mistakes that were made here, whether it be the actual execution, whether it be just stupid little mistakes, like the 2 times that I accidentally closed out positions for the same thing, because my mouse was hovered on TradingView, but I didn't click the screen, and so it was still locked on to MetaTrader, and I clicked enter or space, whatever one it was, and then that closed the position on MetaTrader. So again, just stupid mistakes, but you can see here that even with stupid mistakes, don't quit, because it's just a part of it. It's a part of it. You're not going to be the best performing every time. You're going to make stupid mistakes. You're going to look back at yourself and just be like, what the fuck was I thinking? Right? It's a part of it. So just let it go, do your thing, and then that's it. Just keep pushing, and that's all you can do. All right, guys? So yeah, that's basically it for this one. And yeah, this is the challenge. And I should probably just show you the certificate so you know I actually passed. Okay, right? So passed evaluation, Mac Concordia. All right, so that's it, guys. I hope that you get some value out of this. And yeah, again, it is what it is. You know, you make mistakes, you just learn and you grow. That's all you can do. All right, guys, have a great one, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.